So whether you're a scalper, a day trader, or a swing trader, the concept of top-down analysis is very important because it helps you to be on the right side of the high time frame or the higher time frame. For me, I like to start from the 4 hour time frame because I'm a day trader. If you're a swing trader, you want to go higher, but because I'm a day trader, I like to start from the 4 hour time frame as my highest time frame, and then I do 1 hour as my immediate or intermediate time frame, or medium time frame as the case may be, and then my 5 minutes is for my entry. So in this video I want to show you how I do my top down analysis. Okay, so I'll be using AUD USD as my pair, and let's begin. So let's start by clearing the charts, wiping all the drawing on the chart and starting afresh. Alright, so I'm just going to move this, get to where it says remove. Alright, remove all drawings. Awesome, so we have a blank chart now. This is what is known as a naked chart. So I like to begin by just trying to zoom in, or is it zoom out now, like compress the chart so I can have like a holistic view of what price action is doing. So I can see right here that price has been impulsing and correcting, which is the normal way price moves. So I can see that there was a correction up there, after which there was an impulsive move down, followed by another correction, and then an impulsive move, a correction, and an impulsive move. So now we are seeing another correction that might lead to another impulsive move. So I have this idea at the back of my mind that this is what price is doing. So once I've done this, the next thing would be to now properly mark my SMC structure. I've already had an idea that price is likely going to continue on the downside because price is presently on a corrective move. So let's map structure now using the SMC structure mapping pattern. So from here I can see that there was a break of structure on the 4 hour time frame. Alright, so I'll just mark that as my break of structure, 4 hours. Alright, after that I can see that there was another break of structure right here. So that first break of structure was not really high probability because there was no candle close, but I would have traded off whatever retracement that happened. So this would be my break of structure right there. After the break of structure, what that means is we have a range. So our range is now from this top all the way to this bottom right here. That's the range. All right, however, there was another break of structure down there, so we grab a trend line 2 and we draw this all the way. This was a clear break of structure, so it means our structure has shifted. All right, so this is a break of structure, but our structure has shifted. This is no longer our valid top. Our top has now dropped to this point. This is now our top, and then this will now be the bottom. So this is the range we are looking at. Okay, so this becomes the range we are interested in selling from. Alright, this is the range we are interested in selling from. And why are we interested in selling from that range? We can see that there was correction here. After this correction, we had this impulsive move to the downside. After this impulsive move, we can see another correction is forming up there. And after the correction, what do we expect? We expect another move to the downside. So I'm expecting AUD USD to sell this coming week. So I'm recording this video on the 18th of February, which is a Sunday. All right, so this is what I'm looking at right here, but this is just the highest time frame I trade from. We need to now go to the 1 hour time frame so we can have a closer look at what price is likely going to do. So for me, after my higher time frame, I go to the 1 hour time frame. I trade off 1 hour POIs. All right, I trade off 1 hour POIs, so I don't trade off 4 hour POIs. I want to always trade from 1 hour POIs. So I can see here that there was liquidity that was swept there, but I don't necessarily mark my liquidity on my 4 hour time frame. I like to do that on the 1 hour time frame. So this is my view on this. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame now and see what price is doing right there. On the 1 hour time frame, I can see that there was liquidity after the break of structure to the downside. There's liquidity up there, or what I call inducement, or what is generally, it's not like I call it inducement, it's generally known as inducement. So there was inducement up there on the 1 hour time frame. All right, so just label that IDM. So after the inducement, what can we see at the top? I can see that there was actually a POI, or there is a POI right there, like so. So I'm just going to grab this POI. So guys, forgive my trend line and tools on the screen, they are not snapping in. That's because I'm using my mobile phone for this analysis. So the tools, I don't know how to make them snap on mobile phone. If I was using my laptop, I would have been able to make them snap properly. And if I turn on the magnetic tool here, it's just going to mess this drawing up. So let's leave it at this, just to get the zones and the points I'm trying to put my my tools on. All right, so right there I can see that that's the high, and right down here we can see this is liquidity that has been swept. All right, so price went up there and swept liquidity again. All right, so this buy side liquidity has been swept. What we expect now is for price to drop. We expect to sell on AUD USD, but how do we maximize on this sell? Now once this has been done, what I did the moment this happened was to go to the 5 minutes time frame, but we can see that liquidity has been building up all the way around here. All right, liquidity has been building up, so price would have to come target this trend line liquidity to the downside, and that's why we are waiting for this sell apparently to happen this week. All right, so that's my trend line. I can see that this is a corrective move all the way to the upside. That's not the tool I was looking for. Trend line. Okay, so I can just place that here and drag that all the way down. So this will be my ascending channel. After an ascending channel like this, I expect a drop. So how do we maximize, or how do we take advantage of this drop right now? I'll just go to the 5 minutes time frame. On the 5 minutes time frame, what I'm expecting is a chalk, a pullback to the POI that led to the chalk, and then we take our entry after we see a single candle order block. All right, so right here I can see that price has actually created a break of structure, or a chalk at this point on the 5 minutes. So there was a chalk right here. Price created a chalk, 5 minutes chalk. Let's just label that a change of character. So after the change of character, what are we expecting right now? So can we see that price has created inducement? So I've seen that there is inducement up here. All right, so this is an inducement like so. We'll just call this IDM. After this inducement, what else am I waiting for? I'll be waiting for price to come all the way back up here to retest this POI that led to the change of character. So I'll just label this my 5 minutes POI. All right, so that will be my 5 minutes POI. Now I'll set an alarm. I'll set an alarm at that point up there, and I'll wait for price to come, trigger my alarm so I can take a sell. All right, so let's set an alarm. Let's set an alarm right there. I'll just click on that, click on it again. So we add alarm on AUD USD. I think the alarm would come on the screen shortly. Awesome, the alarm is now on the screen. I'm just gonna adjust this alarm a bit, take it up there. So I am done with my analysis on AUD USD. I'll be waiting for this alarm to trigger, and then I'll wait for my single candle order block so I can take this sell from the top. So my stop loss would be, let's use 7 pips. We could use lesser, but I like to give room to price. I don't just like to choke price. So this would be my trade for the new week. All right, this will be my trade for the new week. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame again and see what's happening right there. All right, so this is the 1 hour time frame. This is what I will be targeting. I would target this trade all the way down like so. All right, so this is my trade idea for AUD USD. However, something else can happen if you go to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, price can decide to come all the way up to this POI, up there. Price could do that, so that means this correction we are seeing could extend even larger. We could have a larger pullback. All right, the pullback can extend all the way like so, and this will now become a larger pullback that leads to a bigger sell. All right, that can happen, but I don't like predicting price. I like taking action based on what price is showing me at the particular time. So right now this is what I'm seeing, and this will be my play. So I hope this video was helpful. Once again, let's go to 5 minutes time frame and see what we're expecting. So on the 5 minutes time frame, I'm expecting price to create a single candle order block. I'll probably record a video that explains what I mean by single candle order block, but I believe if you've watched my previous videos, you must have seen what I mean by a single candle order block. All right, so let's see how this trade plays out on Monday. So I expect Asian high to be created and probably swept. All right, so I expect Asian high to be swept by tomorrow. Let's see. Let me turn on my Asian high and lows. All right, turn that on. Is that on yet? I don't think that's on. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame and see. I want my Asian high to be turned on. Okay, that's not the Asian high. That's my daily. Turn that off. My Asian high. What's happened? Turn on now. Alright, it's turned on. Don't mind me. It's turned on. Look at it right here. So I expect price to create this is it. Okay, so but another one will be created around this point. I expect price to sweep it above before I look for the sell. So that will be an extra liquidity sweep before the sell happens. Alright guys, I'll leave it at this right now. I hope you got value from this video. If you did get value from this video, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share this video to as many people that would benefit from this top-down analysis. Until next time, stay safe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.